Alright, so we're back with some more Octopath Traveler, and we're gonna, at the very least, attempt to make our way towards Gold Shore over here. I don't know if we'll end up, depending how quickly we get over there, I don't know if we'll end up starting Alphen's Chapter 2 in this one or not. But we will attempt to go ahead and make our way over there. Do we keep the Huntress in our party for the time being? She does need levels, so I'll say yes for the time being. Alright, so we passed a few signs that told us how to get the Gold Shore, so it shouldn't be too bad getting over there.
Come in, if thou darest.
I don't really have much for this at the moment.
Now, what?
I know they still have their blocker, but I feel like that should... Wow, that desperation skill hits so hard. But why does that skill hit so hard? I know it does recoil damage, but like, it does like a fifth of what it does to me, though. And that's with us being as tanky as what we are.
1,000 spears!
You missed the big boy in the front, really now? Come on. Why must you be like this?
1,000 spears!
Nah, I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself here, and then you miss basically every other attack. Oh boy. That skill just has no accuracy unless you use the aim up skill. I mean, I guess it gives the aim skill a reason to exist, but like, man, that's like really the reason why it exists. That's it's something, all right. That's for sure.
Well then,
We really gotta upgrade your weaponry here if that's the damage you're doing with the triple boost.
may the
Man.
sacred flame shine forth.
Almost 200 SP on Ophelia now. I know we have a lot of gear that gives her SP, but even that, like, she still has a lot of SP.
Here goes nothing.
You're still alive after all that? Really?
Letting the hunt begin.
Roar.
Here we go.
Got the patience, bro.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus, you just keep being Cyrus. You missed. Really, Cyrus? Why are you like this?
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Bring it on.
I mean, I guess. I was thinking that dude had a little bit more HP than that, but apparently not.
What next?
That's such bad damage.
Letting the hunt begin.
And that was with 2 boosts.
Interesting dilemma.
Oh boy.
Your spirit is mine. All right. Ha, try again.
What an HP sponge, man. That dude just refused to die. Gold Shore is up ahead. That's what it tells me, at least.
Standest thou against
Right
me?
as I was about to get
Then
to that
be
chest
hunted.
up.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Beaslore. I only got one more use of this guy. Although I guess it gives me an excuse to go ahead and grab somebody else.
I'll do my best.
I can just grab the rat pack that I just
Let your
used.
wounds be healed.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I do like the triple attack a lot, especially for the 1v1 fights. Definitely makes life easier in that regard.
Here goes nothing. 1,000 spears. What is the logical course of action?
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Letting the hunt
How's his
begin.
HP looking? It's still up there. Alright then.
Bring it on.
Coming, if thou darest.
Why you gotta do so much damage?
Now, what next?
Well then, let your wounds be healed.
Here goes nothing.
And just like that, all that damage is so good. Go ahead and break his shielding again.
Bring it on.
Letting the
Second
hunt
serving?
begin.
Nope. Alright then. We can capture this guy if we want for the time being. Or not. Alright. Or I could just get trolled. You know, that works too, I guess.
Well then,
Well, if it wasn't close before on that capture, it should certainly be right
may
there.
the sacred flame shine forth.
That doesn't surprise me. That got rid of him.
Now, what next?
And you can go ahead and break his shielding for Annette to potentially capture
I'll
this
not
guy.
be defeated.
Letting
I was
my
thinking he
arrow
was going to be in
fly
red, but apparently he's still in yellow. 83% chance though.
Here goes nothing.
Okay then. Okay, alright. What? Really? Really? I don't believe.
All right.
Coming, if thou darest.
Alright, he's in red, surely. Alright, 62% without even a boost. He's got to be right there.
I honor thee, my queen.
And just like that, we got rid of that beast not even that long ago. Just immediately pick him back up. Cyrus about to hit 5k and get that Thief Divine skill soon enough here. Moonstruck Coast, danger level 34. Well, everybody outside of Annette is right there, so this should be okay. Medium level healing items out of chest. Good.
You won't.
Oh,
feel a
well,
thing.
he looks like a nice guy to grab if I can grab him. Usually in the back, weak to fire. You're weak to electric.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Here we go.
Yeah. At least it's not multi-hit. May as well check for spears. Ah. Well, that works.
I'll not be defeated.
Well, you know, you just keep on healing, Ophelia.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
How's capture looking? 10%, 55%. Although I guess he is already red on health. 4 double attack all. It is a double attack and it is a bow attack. But I think I'd rather save my room for the king here. In which case, we'll just go ahead and use them. Oh wow, those guys really have no HP.
Interesting dilemma.
You don't happen to be weak to like daggers or anything by chance, do you? No? I'll take the SP though.
Well then,
You don't happen to be weak to light by chance, do you?
shine forth.
Didn't think so.
Coming, if thou darest.
You're still in yellow, so it should still be a minute. Weak
Here
the
we go.
bows makes sense to me. Weak the axes. Well, this guy's kind of just weak to everything I got.
Whoops! What is the logical course of action?
Of course, Cyrus never has any of those outside of electricity, which I don't want to use on. I'll probably do a little too much damage to it.
Let
And
my
now would
arrow
want to
fly
save
into
for her boost. Alright,
Thou
well,
didst fight with
turns out
me.
Bird's not all that tanky. Can't say I'm too surprised by that. Usually a lot of the flyers don't have all that much HP. Why? I have no idea, but that just seems to be the case. Now, what do we have? Gold Shore Coast, the Gold Shore. Stone Guard. Alright.
Now, let us hunt him.
Can I capture pirates as beast? Something tells me probably not.
An interesting
Weak the fire, huh? How unfortunate for you. Of course, you have just enough block to make sure I can't immediately get rid of it. Somehow I doubt weak to light, but usually a lot of people that are weak to fire are also weak to light for some reason.
Here goes nothing.
Weak to axes?
Let my arrow
No.
fly and true.
Untamable. Feels bad. Roar. Alright, well. Turns out a lot of people don't have much HP in general around this area unless we're just that much stronger. We know Hanette's not that strong, at least compared to the rest of us at the moment. So for her to be wiping people. Nothing else over here? Well,
Now, let us hunt him.
big meaty claws.
Come in, if thou darest.
6? Oh, you do have access to elementals, though. And so do you. 5. Well, I guess I need elemental skills. Honestly, not the worst idea to try and get those. At least some level of elemental coverage on our Huntress.
What is the logical course of action?
Presumably electricity for the, at least the crabs, I would think. Apparently not. Alright then.
I'll do my best.
Although I guess if they're using ice, then maybe fire. Maybe.
Here we go.
Wind is definitely a bit more of an out there one, although I guess they need Tracer, or give you more reason to use Tracer.
Miss it.
All right. This calls for certain.
Now, what next?
They really like picking on Ophelia, don't they?
Flames! Rain!
Now weak to fire. Alright then. Could
Let my
potentially
arrow
be
fly
weak
and
to
true.
wind then. Did we try bow on them yet?
My turn now.
No, it's a bow.
Let your wounds be healed.
An interesting dilemma.
I mean, we could try ice, though something tells me that's probably not the case. Yeah, no, not so much.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, well, if we defend, we could potentially grab this crab.
You will not.
It shouldn't be as hard, considering
No, you will not.
he's a lower level.
An interesting dilemma.
Of course, now that I defend, everybody keeps just switching turn order, which just throws her in the back even more. Really? Only 31% chance? I mean, I'm still attempt it because we went out of our way to try it. Alright.
What's the big idea?
Oh, really now? Is this how you want to be?
My focus is unparalleled.
How about you just steal this piece?
Your spirit is mine.
Weak the daggers, okay.
Shucks. Let's get down to work.
Apparently I had more HP than I was thinking. Probably could have got it up to like a 50-50-ish chance. We are still under level with the net for this area, at least based on the danger level / recommendation for the area. I'm pretty sure it said straight up was the way to the city, so what if we go over
I will battle.
a shipwreck?
My turn now.
Weak the straight up state attacks. You're weak to axes though.
What is the logical course of action?
For being a basic attack, that still hurts quite a bit.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Big Bird's the
Let
only
my
one I'm
arrow fly
interested
and
out of those ones that's having to try and catch.
All right.
Kind of just bring down his HP a little bit quick.
I'll do my best.
Surely your magic gets okay. I forget how frail
The
these guys
flame
are.
guides us true.
Yeah, I thought he was at least a little bit tankier. Apparently not. Inspiring Plum, sure. Really, all the way out this far for nothing? I don't believe it. Shrine of the Trader. I knew something had to be going on. Alright, so now we can become a merchant, I guess. I mean, outside of SP Saver, I don't really see why I would want to be a merchant as my secondary job, but sure. I am the trader. Unto thee who dost boldly venture into this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Makes sense for the merchant to be over here. I mean, that gives us, what, 4 of the 8 secondary job classes now? Man, I really gotta find that shrine for the mage for Cyrus. Because then I can give everybody AoE magic spells and life will be so much easier. Then everybody can just spam fire, or ice, or electric, whatever I need. Weak the fire and electric. Perhaps being weak the wind. Alright then, if you say so.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Hey, you know, the birds lived through one attack. Of course, it required them having block, but they lived through an attack.
I'll do my best.
They seem to act as semi-buffers, though, so I guess it makes sense why they would have lower HP then, if they're treated more like a
Letting
buffer.
the hunt beginning.
I don't really care about grabbing these guys at the moment,
Alright.
so we're kind of alright just to play into it.
I'll not be defeated.
I still did halfway decent damage even to my apothecary.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Here we go.
Now, what next?
Do the thing, Cyrus. You always need SP. I mean, we can turn Cyrus into a merchant, mostly so I can get that SP passive skill on him. So that way he stops running out of SP every 5 seconds. I'm definitely not against that idea.
Your spirit is mine.
My turn now.
Merchant's just kind of a weird class. Like, I'm sure they don't really meant for it to be a,
Letting the hunt begin.
you know, like a hard combat class by any means. It definitely seems to be more like pick up your support skills you want out of it and get out, sort of, going on.
Bring it on.
Which kind of just like puts Teresa in a bad spot. I mean, I guess you can give her a better secondary class, but even then, she's still kind of cursed as being a merchant. though she picks up on a little bit of the more niche weaknesses, like wind. Like, by comparison, like, wind just has less enemies with weaknesses to it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a fair thing to say. Apparently, we have not seen these birds in the back before. Big bird in front, of course, we have. Two in the back. Not so much. Not weak to electric, though the one in front is. Maybe fire.
I'll do my best.
Feels like you should have more SP. Then again, we've been using it pretty liberally.
Coming, if thou
Oh,
darest.
really? You confused me. Can you not? How's capture rates look? You are 5 with a triple attack on the bow. Oh, that's kind of nice. Triple attack and sword. All 3 of you are only 5 strength, though. Surely you're weak to air.
Of arrows.
Birds that are weak, I guess they use arrows. You know when you think about it that way. You missed one? Really?
Bring it
Got the
on.
patience proc. Well, you know what that means. Try it again. And this time, just don't miss.
Here goes nothing.
We're gonna attempt to capture Big Bird here, though I'm not sure if we really even want him at this rate.
Let your wounds be
I don't really
healed.
have room for him like that.
What's that?
Wow,
Let
a
my
whole
arrow
8
fly
damage.
true.
Much damage, such wow. 83% chance? Sure. It gives me sword, and I don't have sword at the moment. I have 3 healing people. That is, that's a thing. And yet, I still want to keep them because they're higher
I
ranked.
honor thee, my quarry.
Any 1v1s we take will basically win just for the fact that we've got 3 different people to heal with, plus the fact that we have healing items and whatnot on top of it. Man, Gold Shore was a good bit away, huh? Usually traveling the places doesn't take too long. This one's got like multiple different areas. I'm fine with it though. It's some nice
Let us
scenery.
hunt him.
The pirates seem to be pretty rare, although I kind of like that because at least with the bees I can actually capture them. These guys exist kind of just to exist. I mean, surely it plays into
Coming,
Trace's
if thou darest.
story, considering all of her run-ins with pirates so far. Roar.
My turn now.
Well, I don't have any weakness breakers for you, so I guess go ahead and just hit some.
Here we go.
Oh, these guys hit for nothing. And just go ahead and steal SP from him.
Not bad.
We should be close to the city by this point, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal, even if he does end up running out of SP. That greedy noble Devin took half of my profit, he did. Sure, he might keep us safe from the soldiers' nooses, but what? I didn't say nothing. A man who makes a living performing odd jobs here and there is quick to look down on those he deems beneath him, but is meek and humble in the presence of his superiors. Ah, so he's just a coward. Well, okay then. Only strength of 5, that's nothing. Fortunately for him, our Hannah is not really built like that at the moment. Grand port up ahead, gold shorts are left. Alright. Our left or right? Come on, babe.
Want a tangle, huh?
I'll do my best.
Again, don't really have anything too special for you, and our villager uses bows. Of course he does.
Now, what next?
Well, I have enough to break you like that. That's why that's what we have 1,000 spears for.
Letting the hunt begin.
And that's what we have 1,000 spears for. Hey, we can use our motion. I don't know, sure what.
All right.
Was it really worth the monster use in this fight? No, no, it wasn't.
Here goes nothing.
That being said, I still did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why? Because we can always get more. Especially as we keep leveling up, it'll just become that much easier to keep grabbing them. Gold Shore is like straight up just right there. Alright then. That's right, I have business. Your travel has brought you to the Gold Shore, where a fever is running rampant. You roll up your sleeves to begin the work. From St. Bridge, you head to Gold Shore to perform the kindling once more. There you encounter a familiar face. Yeah, we'll leave those for a different time. As per usual, we'll go ahead and explore the city. An elderly man who lives with his wife. In their youth, they feared they would never be blessed with an offspring. And though one was eventually born to them, he died in an accident at sea. Despite their best efforts, they never had another and have since taken looking after those of the town as their own. Welcome to Gold Shore, the town by the sea. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Merry truth.
This town is known for pristine beaches. You should see them yourself if you have a spare one. Maybe I will. My caravan was set up upon by bandits. They took everything. But I'll find a safer route to travel than that blasted high road. They're going to put me out of business. A merchant who mainly operates on the coastlands, he worries about everything from his furniture to the weather. Future, not furniture. Leaving him a little time to concentrate on the stock and trade. Alright. Any better, different items in here? Not really. More injury, see? Oh, that's dust. Although the dust is actually relatively cheap. Probably should have grabbed some more of that earlier. Well, we can always grab some now. It's only 1,000 for 10. 3,200 for purifying dust, though. It is dust, so it's always going to be more expensive. But even still, you got plenty of cells by this point. Though they don't really add up to all that much. Some of them are definitely much more expensive to sell. Others not so much. Still made a good, what, 30k-ish there or so? Not bad, not bad. The girlfriend of an inexperienced fisherman, though they care deeply for one another, she has grown somewhat tired of his habit of bringing home everything the sea deigns to deliver to.
Hi there.
My fellow found this huge egg and has been taking care of it ever since. He's a fisherman, wasn't even know of eggs. He said he found it in the depths of the place they call Captain's Bay, and I wonder what it might hatch into. Something I'll have to deal with, I'm sure. Got a plum? Yeah, sure, why not? Thunder Soulstone? For some years back now, our ship went down in a bad spot of weather. Most of the crew washed up eventually, but no one saw the captain again. The rest of the crew gave up long ago, and everyone went their separate ways again. I haven't stopped believing that the captain's still alive out there somewhere. A great man he was. You know him anywhere by his long beard. Should you ever see a man in your travels, I'd mighty be pleased if you could bring him here. A sailor who once sailed on the Blue Wave, proud of his seafaring days, he hopes to return to that great and glorious expanse again. A rowdy brute who resorts to violence when he fails to get what he wants. Howling to his experience as a mercenary, he's not a man to be trifled with. He's been seen fiddling with a small gold medal from time to time. Oh, I had a name for myself. Once I was the mercenary who brought down a whole company all on his own. Really? And yet your strength is only at a 6. Must have been a bunch of noobs, I guess. We already talked to you, already went in there. A man who spends his days staring at the sea, employed by aristocrats to manage a local inn, he grew dissatisfied with his lot after a few months and began to neglect his duties. Recently, however, he started to load the layabout he has become. Discounted the inns. They say there's a cave not far east of here that is filled with glowing moss and has particularly nasty inhabitants. If the rumors are true, presumably that means a challenge dungeon, based on what I'm hearing at least. Looks like that's a story quest area. A trader born to a modest family that has called this town home for generations. She has despised the nobility ever since one of them treated her mother cruelly. Her fiancé serves a wealthy house, however, and she tries her best to conceal her disgust.
Oh.
Outside of town, to the southwest, is a cave near the shore. I heard it's awfully pretty. Everybody really loves talking about this cave. Oh, there you are, Therian. Yeah, it's been a bit since we picked you up. We'll have to get back to you one of these times. It's you, my fast friend and companion. As I, the great adventurer Lehman, surely you have not forgotten me. I was well on my way to uncovering a new continent when I came up against the most perilous plight. I got homesick. All too often, the greatest adventures bring with them the greatest sorrows. I very much want to discover new worlds, and yet I simply cannot motivate myself to leave home. If only someone could give me the gentle nudge I need to step forth into the great unknown. Okay. Well, good luck to you, I guess.
Oh.
Just ahead up in the hills is the Manor District. Beyond that, you'll find the cathedral. An elderly lady who collects things that wash ashore, the current carries many curious items to the rocks beneath the bridge, and so she can often be found there, less a hobby and more an obsession. She has scavenged for valuables every day for many, many years. Yeah, that sounds like an obsession.
Oh.
May as well go ahead and pick up some of those hidden items on the off chance they're money at this point. Huh? Money and healing items. At least it was an AoE healing item. May as well go ahead and check out the church over here in the Manor District. Anybody else ever find it really convenient that a lot of these churches just so happen to sit in the aristocratic areas of the place? When was the last time we've seen one of these churches in one of the poorer districts? I'm just saying, it seems a little convenient. Moved by the teachings of the sacred flame, he spreads the holy word despite not being an ordained cleric. Blessed with the silver tongue, he has been instrumental in convincing many residents to accept the faith. Easier to guide people. Nice. South of here is the Commerce District. We've got an inn, a tavern, whatever you like. Well, it's not Sunshade, but I guess it was. I mean, what? A finely dressed man, he has an eye for the ladies, particularly those who come from foreign lands, and never passes up an opportunity to converse with them. His incomparable pleasures recently led to his third divorce. Well, and yet they'll still blame the guy. Yeah, if he told them that he had 2 other marriages and got divorced, and the third lady still decided to get with him, at what point do we say that it wasn't at least a portion of her fault? The prosperity of the town is due entirely to the sacred flame. If that's all you have to say? Well, okay then. Our religion do be like that sometimes. This man molded the finest metals into exquisite weapons coveted by all. So one day he had an epiphany that every piece was akin to a living, breathing being, and that such creations were deserving of constant care. Thereafter, he devoted himself instead to the preservation of these works of art. Okay. I'm a trader of stone and rock. Can I be of service to you? Here's the whetstone is the best that I care. Well, I know I need that, but I don't have my merchant on me at the moment. Bridge lance. Viking axe. Graviton axe. Sapphire rod. Oh, nice. That's just straight up better. 32k. And we definitely, I don't know if I need the merchant in order to be able to get the haggling bonus. Presumably so. Otherwise, it gives me even less reason to carry her around. A rather young fisherman, what he lacks in experience he makes up with enthusiasm, working hard to support his beloved, who supports him in turn. He brings home every catch, even poisonous fish and strange debris. Maybe don't bring back the poisonous fish or the debris, you know, maybe. There's a right fearsome beast lurking in the sea near here. A kraken? If you stare it down in a boat, it'll come right for you, which means that fishing is out of the question. It's a kraken, isn't it? It's gotta be a kraken. You can't have a water area and not have a kraken in it. I don't make the rules, I just work.
Oh.
Some of the merchants who serve my merchantry have been having a spot of trouble with bandits. If something isn't done about it soon, I may have difficulty getting stock in for my customers. I won't do it all. Something has to be done about these bandits. A mercenary master who provides all manner of food and sundries to various people in interest, particularly those of the coastlands. Okay. Don't make me move you now.
What?
What do you want? Sorry, there's nothing here for you. I'm telling you the truth. What, don't you believe me? Oh. A man who serves the nobles in the region, he has grown wary of his master's appetite for the ladies and wonders whether it'd be wise to introduce his fiancée to him or not. Bruh, think for like all of 5 seconds. Come on, man. Alright. Only 2 strength? Surely you can win a 2 strength. I mean, come on. What do you think? Can my silver tongue trick a monster as well as a human?
Standest thou against me? Then
Oh,
be
time to get
hunted.
dunked on?
Let in my...
I know what you're weak to, but we're about to figure it out.
The
That'll
hunt
help, yep.
endeth.
Out of the way, nerd. You managed to get in here, not bad. An elderly man who worships at the cathedral every day. After injuring his back, he prayed for a speedy recovery. That was ultimately his daily exercise that saw him restored to good health. He nevertheless credits it to his unwavering faith. You trying to get wrecked too, old man? What the... Well, okay then. So much for being easier to guide. Level 50. What the... Okay. Easier to guide. Opium. Alright. Well, sounds like cap to me, but sure. What level did they want me to be before then? Then like 70? Like, jeez. Haughty aristocrat who leads a life of luxury, turning his nose up at all not born into privilege. Oh, that just the people that everyone loved. His elitist attitudes have in turn earned him the ire of the common folk, and no few fellow noble. Yeah, that generally tends to be how that goes. When you're a nobleman like me, you can buy anything you wish. Well, you know, just like don't go down any of the alleys. You know, you can thank me later. I'm just saying. Like, do you not know who I am? I'm the noblest of nobles, the great Driven. Show some respect. The world's coin I grasp in the palm of my hand, and that goes for the money of the brigands I hire. That is to say, bruh. I'm sure a commoner wouldn't understand, but it takes quite a great deal of money to maintain the lifestyle that one expects of a noble. And times must even lower themselves to the level of common villains. But that's not anything you would need to know about either, obviously. Man, this man really did not keep to himself. You know, if you're gonna do it, at least be, you know, like, smart about it. Come on. A woman whose noble ancestors lived in the region since the days of old. Her family once funded the construction of a cathedral in Goldshore, and thereafter held tremendous influence within the community. Nevertheless, she endeavors to treat all equally and carry herself with grace and humility. Ah, what a change from what we've been finding so far, huh?
Yes.
That knight over there is the one person that can always bring a smile to my face.
Good day.
This is a chapel of the Order of the Sacred Flame, where you hear the worship of its divine light. You know, something along those lines. A knight Ardante who guards Goldshore's cathedral. As the town sees rather little in the way of crime, he passes most of his days in relative peace. With so much free time, he's gotten into the habit of taking naps even when on duty. Yeah, it do be like that. 6 strength, man. You're relying on this guy to protect you? Yeah, another thing coming. Hey, there we go. New weapons for sale. Nice. A man who renounced his noble heritage to become a cleric. Despising those who value wealth and status above all else, he sacrificed everything to serve the sacred flame. And doing so earned the respect and admiration of the faithful. Townsmith and armorers have new wares.
Come.
This is a holy place. Please try to be quiet. Absolutely. You want to go? Did you tell me to be quiet? Strength of 1. Yeah. If that's the case, you definitely need protection. A humble cleric who contributes tend to go unnoticed. Though he can boast of no great accomplishments as of yet, he is diligent and hardworking and is utterly devoted to the faith. The sacred flame of our church is the symbol of Alfred, the god of all that is holy. You know, I think we've heard that somewhere before. It's like another chest to me, don't mind if I do. Herb of Light? Wow, right next to the sacred flame. Who could have seen that one come? Alright, yeah, another chest, don't mind if I do. Free AoE SP heal? Yeah, we take those. Surprisingly little in these church. I mean, I guess it's just considered a chapel, but even still. Alright, so that's just about all of Goldshore explored. So that being said, we will go ahead and save it. Although I guess we should go check out the new weapons that are available to us. We definitely gotta check on the areas with like the highest level or danger levels to see if surely they have the best weapons available at the moment. Sapphire Rod. I'm not really seeing anything that's like different in here, but sure. Maybe it was meant more so for the provisioner in this case. Well, since the hidden item's right there, free money, sure. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and call it there for this episode. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will do chapter 2 of Alphins in the next one. Or is it chapter 3 now? No, it's still only chapter 2. That's our second to last chapter 2. Getting there, making progress. Anyways, appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.